Yes. It's about 10 minutes ago. Guy tried to break in my truck. Yes. He's a long-legged, pissed-off Puerto Rican. Oh, Bob Saget! Oh, Bob Saget! Oh, shit! Oh, Bob Saget! Oh, shit! Shit! Oh, damn it! Shit! Shit!
I don't have a dick, you prick.
Charlena? Oh, shit!
Danny, what do you want for breakfast?
Bacon and eggs, dear!
What?
Oh, for crying out loud! I said bacon and eggs! I have to live in this hellhole!
In this hellhole! And all you ever do is stay at home and play with your tits and look at your ass at the same time!
Shit!
I'll kick you in the balls!
Bitch! I love you!
Just the typical morning here, you know. No, I'm kidding. What's up, Negative Nation? Welcome to Negz Live. I am Negz. I am live, and that is why they call it Negz Live. And tonight is a very special retro react because I went to Jill's channel and like everybody's scrubbing their channels of anything related to me and Clara. So it's like, make up your mind. Are you bullying us or aren't you? Internet's forever. So I thought I'd start us off with some Tourette's, guys, since we're getting ready to watch a clown anyway. You feel me? Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Closed up shop a little bit early today. I think I'm going to be changing my Saturday hours from 12 to 6. Just simply because that's about when business dies off on a Saturday. Everybody's out getting messed up. Everybody's drinking and taking their chance with hard drugs and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a pretty boring day at work. Yeah, boring 6 hours. I was like, flap. And then I went and did some Christmas shopping. That's right. Went and did a little Christmas shopping. So we get some presents under the tree for the kiddo and for my love. I bought myself a shirt. Is it backwards or is it normal to you guys? This is just... again, like really a joke in the house because I forget everything. It says, if I don't remember, it didn't happen. Okay, so also a good defense in court. I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know what a good defense in court is. I guess an attorney. What am I getting for DC? Well, if I tell you, then she's going to find out, mademoiselle. You sly dog, you. What are kids into nowadays? Oh, I don't know. Meth. Yeah, buddy. Let's get that monetization demonetized. I don't know how many of my streams get demonetized. But we're going to be listening to Jill, and hopefully she is not going to be screaming profanities through the whole time. And what are good kids into? Better meth. Anyway, Jesus, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I've been told people like, you need to think about your online stuff. Look, man, look, I am not, it's like, I don't like the fact that there are like other creators out there actively trying to get people off of platforms. I think it is absurd that everybody else can have an opinion, but then like there's people like, Jill and others who go out and intentionally try to get people off of platforms. I think it's hilarious because it's like the ultimate last word. But nah, It's really not all that serious, and I understand that people probably haven't had the social interaction like I have. I've had the pleasure of plugging in a guitar and looking out at a couple hundred people strumming those chords for 30 minutes and watching them swing, dance, and beat the crap out of each other. And I had the pleasure of doing that multiple times. I had the pleasure of meeting multiple famous people. I've had the pleasure of traveling. I've had the pleasure of wining and dining with strangers. So I have some social skills. Some. So I understand that like the internet is like what all that some people have. At one point, it was all I had. I lived and breathed shit and then ate and breathed and shit again, the internet all the time. And it sucked to do that all the time. It's too much consumption. Like, you know, I like to watch videos, but I think the whole like Twitter and fighting and going back and forth, because I know like I can't cover, there's some topics I can't cover that other people are covering that they're more interested in. By the way, yo mama, did you fucking correct yourself yet? Because the last time I heard your mouth flapping, you had a bunch of bullshit coming out of your mouth about me. Now, I don't care if you cover me, I don't care if you talk about me, but don't fucking report misinformation about me, okay? Don't do it. I mean, I'm not going to do it about you, so don't do it to me. Because dude, I'm telling you right now, you and others have skeletons waiting to fall out of the closet, and then it will be about you. But if you're going to report on me, report the truth. Or I'll just start some kind of satirical news fucking network and just make up the most outlandish satirical crap about you people have ever heard. But it's the internet, so they're going to believe all of it. Go correct yourself. He does it to you too. Well, I mean, he's a bit of a moron. He's not very, like I said, the shit he covers and the shit other people cover, it's low IQ, low hanging fruit shit. But that's okay. Just if I'm included, get your facts right, because I'm sick of hearing lies about me, dude. It gets old after a while. It really does, because then like you get labeled something that you're not. And I don't really give a fuck what anybody on the internet. I don't know what the hell just happened. That was weird. Am I still live? Am I still here? Okay, I'm going to close that. But anyway, I don't give a fuck I don't need the affirmation of people online. What I need is what I need, and everybody should get, is a little bit of respect. And it's disrespectful to lie about people. Okay. Yeah, I can't say dick, you know. So I know that hashtag truth, hashtag innocent. Absolutely. That's all I can say, is that I know what I have and haven't done. I ain't done shit. They finally charged. Oh my gosh, dude, we've been having trouble with these Dre beats. But the world is a very cruel and unusual place. Not a big fan of it myself. You know, not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of planet Earth. I'm just not. I don't understand the point of all this. I don't understand the point of living and dying and hating and killing and all this other stuff that people do. I don't get it. But I'll tell you. There was a comment thread, and I said we're going to see the end of an era, and they said, "Yeah, the end of an era of you running your mouth." And I'm like, "Yeah, exactly. That's part of the end of the era, is no more of this shit, and then just going on to do the stuff that I wanted to do, the movies, the shows, blah 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 blah. Get that Netflix money and never look back." All right, so we're gonna get started. It's an Anna Nicole special. I just want to point that out. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my big pretty mug up here. And it's a retro Jill react. I just I listened to part of a stream she did earlier, or not earlier, but some time ago, and it's just, she seems very confused and lost with like the rest of us are on this planet. We're all confused. We're all lost. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. Okay, I thought.
Yeah, how are you coming in with the coffee?
I lost my volume again. What the hell is going on with the fucking audio on this shit today, man?
Anonymous Patriot, good morning.
Okay, I said I have to scrap my whole fucking thing of reviewing Jill. Fuck it, let's just chat. What's up, guys? I thought I was going to review something, but I'm not. I can't. It's because, stuff and things. Yeah, and I'm a man of my word. So, yeah, fuck it. Okay, just can't review Jill. Damn. Unless I had a 6-month-old video. If I had a 6-month-old video, but even then, I don't know. I need to just quit, right? I should probably just quit and just run my business, come home and get fat, get type 2, have my legs amputated off the knees. Hearing and seeing. Okay, well, there's I have a contention with this just talking about other people thing. It's made me a lot of money, a lot of fucking money, but it's gotten old. It really has. What's there to say? What is there left to say about anybody? Just Negz talking. I guess that's what I'm going to change the name of it to. There we go. That's why I always make the weird thumbnails like fate is inevitable. What does that mean? People send it into forensics and have it studied. They send it in and have it studied, and people look at it and go, oh yeah. Yeah, let's point that out, Capone. If you come over here and you see one of your viewers watching, participating in the chat, and you've been here watching, like, what's wrong with you? And I'm getting tired of that crap too. I'm so sick and tired of it. What's the fucking point? You're not my fucking servant. I just fucking need full servitude from you, person I don't know on the internet. Get some fucking meds, man. Get some meds. Go to therapy. Do what I did. Everybody online, go to therapy. Get your meds right. Did it. Oh, by the way, to the woman who called me a bum in the comments. What do you mean bum? I'm out here fundraising for my legal fees. This isn't my fault. Okay. So there's that. If you guys feel like contributing, you can. You don't have to, but hey, it's there if you want to. Stuff gets expensive. It's gas, food, lawyers, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, you know what? Let's do this. Never do. I doubt it. Anybody will even come up, but let's just see what happens. Maybe Russ will grace us with his attention, with his presence. I meant. Where you at, Russ? Feel free to come up. Just have your clothes on. I don't want to see I don't want to see anybody naked. Okay, I don't want to see nobody's peen. I don't want to see none of that. So I just want to have a conversation. Feel free to come on up and have a conversation with me. I was listening to what's up, Vicky? I was listening to Ravenstar earlier, and she made some good points about you don't have to agree with everything I say. And listen, this is the internet. And if motherfuckers are going to call me a name that is not my name, it is an alternate fucking ego, basically, who has slowly got stirred into the Ron pudding. Stop taking it so seriously. And if you don't want people talking about you, stop fucking putting your shit out there on the internet. That's another bit of advice I have for you. You don't want people to talk about it. Shut your fucking gob. That's all you got to do. You don't know, I think it was where I saw I was listening to Jill being reviewed. You don't have a special pass to be beyond reproach. I'm beyond reproach. I can be critical of people. I hate that. It's such a cowardly thing to do. Nobody, the people who have this vitriol for me, they don't know me. They don't know me. I've gotten a lot of apologies and stuff, and I appreciate that. But they don't know me, and I don't care. I don't want people who just hate people and think people deserve horrible things. I don't want those people in my life. I don't want motherfuckers like that in my life. Oh, here's my friend wishes death on everybody. I don't want that shit, man. I've been that angry guy, I've been that angry guy. Are you going to jail too? Right on, man. Maybe we can all just get a special prison built for all of us and we can all just chill together. We can learn to code. That's a fact, Capone. That's why I never understood people's the shitty viewpoint. I'm not allowed to defend myself. Apparently not. But like, I mean, really, everybody really needs to fucking chill out and back it up a little bit because I see what's going on out there and I don't like it. You got Marty stalking people's mothers. You don't stalk. Like, I know Chantel doesn't care, but you know, like me as a grown man, you don't stalk our moms. You don't do that. Yep, I hear the Mounties are saddling up as we speak to take me away for archiving and laughing at Russ. Oh, yeah. I hear that laughing at people and calling them names is like a death penalty case in Canada. I absolutely support Negz in DC. Thank you very much, No Name. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I do. I do. Let me get, you know what? Here are some animals. Hey, here's me. Get it? Humpback. Anyway. Yeah, it's like yesterday when Jill was on her moral high ground, standing on her soapbox, and it was bowing underneath her feet. I asked, and I thought she had, if she had made fun of my back, and sure enough, she had. I'm like, I don't care, man. I walk around every day with it. I know it's there. Can't do nothing about it. And I'll be more than happy to volley that insult back at you, just in a different way, you know. And it's not illegal. It's called First Amendment. First Amendment. No Name is on Jill's list now. Having a list and publishing it is bizarre. Like, remember how the Unabomber had a manifesto? All these people, Timothy McVeigh, they all have a manifesto. That's what it feels like. I just don't understand, man. Like, it's still real life. If you're doing things outside of the internet, only you're recording yourself now doing it and admitting it to it. I don't understand. It's like there's a disconnect with people. They don't understand that this, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Who has the time? Unemployed people. People with no ambition or drive. I mean, like, seriously. That's why I had to move on to other things. And I talk about other things I'm going to do is because I'm going to do them one day. I just can't do everything in 1 week. I can't like, okay, I'm going to go work 8-hour shift, then I'm going to come home and we're going to start production on a movie. No, there's a lot of stuff that's got to be taken care of first. But I've already got production spots. I've already got people ready to act. We're ready to go. I got cameras. It's a bad look to be jealous and try to, you know, sabotage other people's dreams. It's a bad look. It's a really bad look. He's putting you in jail. I love it. Gel. Oh, I'll put money on your books, Anna. We're big old meanie heads. Big old meanie heads. Another thing people really got to chill on is thinking everything's about them. Like, you know, if somebody commits a murder, and then, you know, anytime somebody mentions murder, they get all like, like obvious guilt is obvious. Why are you worried so much about it? That's it. Like that's so people don't understand. It's basic fucking psychology. And it annoys me when stupid people think they're clever. You ever get annoyed by that? You ever see somebody that's just so, you hear them talk and you're like, you don't realize how goddamn stupid you are, do you? That is so sad. Off topic, Azria. Who's Azria? Are they in here? Did somebody wish death on you? Yep. Oh yeah, you can do anything with ramen. Yeah, yeah. We'd have a gang of sharpened toothbrushes. 3 of them are in my ass right now. You want one? Oh, she's okay with you talking about Jill? She's never had any moral high ground. I heard the way she spoke about Clara, and that's the only reason I even took a look at her, is because the way she spoke about Clara was with such vitriol and hatred that you would think that as a baby she swung Jill around by her ankles and dinged her head off everything she could in the room. Like, calm the fuck down. When people like start doing real life things to you, then you can get that mad. But like, just because if you go on the internet and do X and other people do X to you, you can't get mad. That's not how it works. Why all these people brag about education? I have a GED, nothing wrong with that. And I have some college. I don't have a degree. Okay. Like, I don't understand it. Like, if you're so goddamn intelligent, then why do you sound so stupid? If you're so educated, so you're so educated, you just naturally sound. I think really? Okay, cool. Right on. Jill is jealous. There are a lot of thirsty creators out there that are female and some male. And for some reason, when Claire and I got together, they all just went nuts. And see, I was afraid it would be like my community. Oh, that happened too. Because people get a crush, or they start to like you, or they think that you have some kind of relationship or whatever. I got an adamantium wall between me and everybody on the internet right now. I don't talk to nobody about shit because you can't trust anybody. It's not like I'm up to any fuck shit, but I don't really feel like going through the drama of my private messages being dropped. So I don't have a circle. I have a triangle, sometimes a square. Bet. Yeah. At least warn me next time. Okay. I don't know why I have these headphones on. They're not watching anything. I'm just chatting. Just take them off, man. Well, look, man. I don't know. But I do know. I do know because I've been around long enough to watch the psychosis develop, not only within myself back in the days when I actually let people into my real life, which is a super huge mistake. Never let strangers from the internet make you think they're your friends, because they're not. I've had people come into my home, know that I just got delivered the worst news any parent could, and still asked for something on the way out because I'm a bum, right? And I gave that guy what he asked for on the way out. Why not? Why not? I was in shock. Take advantage of the situation, right? And then, oh yeah, I forgot about this. I can't. There are people out there who will try and lure you into a dangerous situation. That's all I'm going to say. It can and will happen if, I mean, yeah. And then they will lie completely about all of the events that happen at these swanky affairs and these big, expensive Airbnbs. They will make you think that they are your friend, gaslight you, confuse you, document every bit of it, and then try to humiliate you in front of the world. I don't know where they're at, but I'm right here. Don't do it. Just stay. I mean, seriously, stay the fuck away from these people. And I'm not trying to make anybody be like, hey, talk about me, asshole. I might be talking about you. I don't know. I mean, not like directly like you, Bob, but like, I don't know your personality type. I don't know, you know, I know who I know on here, and I've limited it to that. Yeah, if someone's not mean to me, I'm not mean back. That's the law. That's the rules. I thought, and also if you reviewed somebody, you didn't get mean about it. You could point stuff out and be a little funny and witty, but I didn't think you were supposed to be mean about it, right? Like people are with everybody else. They're hateful and go IRL. Like I know that like Cyrex is a messed up dude, but geez, oh Pete, man, that police department has wasted probably hundreds of thousands of dollars now going to this guy's house over 150 times at this point. There are rules. I mean, let's not call them rules. Let's call them moral fiber. How about that? Morality. Let's call them morality. If somebody's not being a dick to me, then I'm not just going to like start picking on them, right? But if somebody's an interesting one, you should never make it personal between you and the subject anyway. It should never, ever be personal. I'm just giving you some of my advice, man. Y'all can make up your own rules. Those are just my rules. No IRL and no families. Can't do that shit, man. Oh, French fry girl. Oh yeah, she committed the ultimate sin. That's why I was so hateful towards her, because she mocked my kid. Yeah, you know. Oh, I think somebody may have went live. Everybody's gonna leave me now. Damn you, drama I can't cover. Oh well. She was my introduction to you. Yeah. Well, I mean, not just that, Capone, but she thought I was a crazy white, anti-Semitic white supremacist, and she gave me a Jewish woman's full docs and info on her family. Why would she do that? And everybody keeps giving her a pass, man. Keeps giving her a pass, but like, you know, I defend myself and I get destroyed unfairly. So Gigi and I used to be friends. We had a bit of a falling out, but like I squashed all my beefs with all those my former friends from the anti-haters, as old Spud over there likes to call us. I'm like, yeah, I am anti lying and harassing and stalking people. Who isn't? No, I'm pro crime. Yeah, I'm sorry that you can empathize. I am. I'm sorry. I think people are sometimes taken aback by how talking about it has been therapeutic to me, and because I don't want people to be forgetting. I talk about all the people I loved, I've lost. I don't want them to be forgotten ever. Ever. It's not about how they died or whatever it is. It's about that they're gone, but they left an impression. You know what I'm saying? So, but on the internet, people take things like that from people and then pervert them, and that's wild, dude. That's wild. And shamefully, I can admit that there was a time when I got so angry about everything that I said things that I regretted later on. Like, usually I don't. I own everything and I stand by it. But there were things I said that I had to apologize for, and this was pre-therapy. Can we do that? Can I get a mulligan? Like, before I started going to therapy, nothing counted. I didn't hurt anybody. I probably hurt people's feelings. But that's the thing, is because these women in these communities, they could be super vicious, dude, and tear you apart. And then when you go, they burn your house to the ground. This is just me using metaphors and shit, examples, analogies, hypotheses, sentences, fragments, paragraphs. I mean, I'm kind of an expert on it. But I'm at the point now where it's like, I expect the unexpected always. Absolutely. There's never a time where that I'm not on guard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I run a retail store. You have to be on guard. Yeah, it is hard when you lose. For parents out there that have lost a child, I've talked to a few, and I'm like, how? Because I know several people, and I just asked them how, and they said, listen, it doesn't get easier, it gets different. And going on 8 years, it just does get different. It gets different. Like, I used to be like, people would come in and use that shit against me, and I'd get me going. I don't care anymore. Like, they say it, and I'm like, their poor soul. That poor person, like, that they have to live with that torment every day in their life, that they have to go out and say something of that nature in order to feel better about themselves. All they have to offer the world is to go out and say something so outrageously offensive that it could hurt somebody. I mean, like I've just seen the damage it does to people. Yeah. 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 You have to be on guard. You have to be safe. You have to be vigilant. You can't. I just don't let my guard down. I mean, when you work at retail, you shouldn't anyway, because somebody could steal your product, or they could stick you up, right? I mean, won't be any problem for me. Here, take the whole drawer, buy. It's just money. But yeah, you have to remain vigilant. Grandmaster Swiftness, what's going on? I don't know. Somebody's asked me that before, and I leave it for y'all to figure out, because everybody's convoluted Negz and Ron, right? Like, had things just had things just went a different way, it would be just Negz. But now we have this conundrum where there's two alternate universes converging, And yeah, if you feel me. We got to decide. I need to know. Maybe you guys have been talking to Ron the whole time and everybody just wanted to call me Negz. Maybe I never got a chance to truly be the Negz character, because that's the way I always viewed it. It was a nickname. It was a character. It was like people that called me Pete back in the day, right? It was just a nickname, you know. What an alter ego, but with the internet, that seemed plausible. But if you want to be real, I mean, Swiftness brings a good point here. You've been talking to Ron pretty much the entire time. Because when have I ever lied? When have I ever said anything that's not true? Whenever I made up any stories, you have been hearing from me. I tried the whole ditch the Negz name thing, and I can't because it's after a decade, people aren't gonna call you something else, you know. No, dog, we gotta decide. We're making big money decisions tonight. That's right. We ain't playing around no more. I don't know. Has it been Ron? Has it been Negz? Has it been bipolar? Has it been post-traumatic stress? Has it been being triggered? Has it been the thing that I don't that really kind of irks me a little bit is that nobody talks about progress. I can't help what anybody else does to anybody else. I can't help that. But my truth and my progress, it's rarely brought up like, wow, okay, you used to be kind of, you know, loud, abrasive, and and be, you know, I'm not anymore. I never hear about that. Yeah, I remember the Brood. Michael Hayes used to be their manager. Purely sexy Michael Hayes. The dude's chest looked like a rug. But I'm looking forward to the end of an era. And when I say that for myself, right? Like, I'm not even supposed to be here now, but I have no impulse control. I like talking to people on the internet. I do. 'Cause, you know, I talk to people all day. I don't care. People come in the store, we talk. They spend money, talk. Come home, talk to people. I need to keep my mind off of other shit. It's like a distraction. Oh, and if I don't remember it, it didn't happen. People do talk about your progress. I mean, you got a point there that I don't need affirmation. I was just pointing out the criticism versus, you know, like, hey man, that's all I was doing. I don't need affirmation. I get, you know, my family and friends are supportive. Man, we got No Name coming in with 10. That's right. We got Alpine Orange, Michelle, Holly Big Mac, Bungie. What's up, Holly? Susie Littleberry, Cake Pondu, Gwendolyn Campbell, and September. Oh, never mind. That's it. Thank you very much, guys. Love in the chat for No Name, please. The ones who care know. Yeah. I was just making it. I was just making the comparison that, you know, I get the criticism keeps coming, but never any like, hey, but I'm not, you know, it's just, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. Cause it just is. It's almost like I'm not trying to like devalue cancer's presence in the world at all, but it's kind of like that because you have like no control over it except like you can learn techniques and those don't always work. And it's kind of like your chemo. And then like you'll go into a remission, I guess, for a few days, maybe a few hours, maybe a few months. It's crazy. You know, it's like, yeah, when you got enough issues, you know, you don't need to just, I don't know. Life doesn't have to be hectic. It doesn't have to be chaotic to be enjoyable. What? What didn't you understand? Dude, just tell me what you didn't understand and I will reiterate. I am here to explain. The cancer correlation. Yeah, with bipolar and stuff. You have no control over it. Anyway, I have BPD and the therapy helps so much. Did you go through dialectical behavioral therapy? I was diagnosed with BPD, but then the self-harm part of it stopped in my 30s. You know, over a decade ago, over 13 years ago. So when I got re-diagnosed last year, it was different now. I appreciate that, No Name. I do. I mean, yeah. I mean, there are people out there who karma should smack, but like, it's gotten a little too familiar being the example. You know what I'm saying? So we'll sit here and have a Coke and talk to these fine people of Negative Nation. And what do you call your community, Clara? I just totally took over. I came over here and said, "Hot Negative Nation." And I know there's people watching going, ain't me, motherfucker. Couldn't be me. You have total control over your bipolar 2. I got bipolar 1. We're having a pissing contest now. See I've had a lot of arguments with people over comments like that. Like, yeah, you just gotta get control over it. Okay. Educate me, sensei, you know? How do you control an emotional regulation disorder? How do you control it? Now, I know if you feel it coming on, I have found that immediately going and doing something else is what's best and getting away from everybody. I know that, but that I can't always do that. Take ownership of it. Why are you gaslighting me right now? Are you gaslighting me? Are you trying to gaslight me? I am perfectly, I know when the shit goes down, you know, with my brain, because you can ask, well, it's really none of anybody's business, but like, I apologize to people when I really don't need to, because I feel like maybe I was a little bit like, you know, a dick. You know, like I see some people, they just treat everybody like shit, you know, but I feel like if I'm a little, you know, whatever, somebody that, you know, but yeah, I'm aware of it. I'm aware of it. Self-awareness. I'm self-aware. I know that I am myself and I'm aware of that I exist. But how do you control something like PTSD when you don't even know what the triggers are? Like you just enter a room and your ears start ringing and you start feeling a certain way. You know, how do you deal with that? How do you avoid something that can't be identified? Like some can, and some are unavoidable, but some are not even connected to the situation. Look, I'm not trying to sit here and be like, poor me, because you know, I've done my time on the couch and apologizing and talking to people and shit, right? Healthy coping mechanisms learned through therapy. I have healthy coping mechanisms. Some people may see this and be like, well, this doesn't seem too healthy. Well, it is, because I get to talk about this issue with people who understand it. In real life, people don't understand this stuff. Everybody's dealing with their own thing, or they don't understand it at all because they don't deal with anything. Maybe an anxiety attack once a year. Yeah, medication helps you produce what you need. Yeah, well, I've got it leveled out, but there, the things in life that you can't control. Those are the factors that equate into mental health decline. Those are the things, the negative, toxic unknowns that happen that can contribute to your mental decline. So, I mean, you got to remember that as well. I'm not saying sit around and worry. What I'm saying is you can be going to therapy, have all your shit together, and be doing just fine. And then something happened that is beyond your control, and it takes you completely off the rails. Now you have to learn a new way, and a new way, and a new way, and a new way. So I haven't talked to you in forever, and I feel like you came in here and like attitude and effort is what matters. Okay, yeah. I read a poster the other day at a mental health center that I had to go to for a meeting, and it wasn't from me. It was for a dog that I adopted. And I saw this stuff on this poster, and for some people, yeah, that's probably helpful and it probably works. But just telling yourself that is not going to be enough, right? So, but you don't. I mean, I know you keep it real, but you haven't been around in a while, and you don't know me. At the end of the day, you don't know me. So I mean, like, I wouldn't assume what I do and do not know and what I can and cannot do. I'm just sharing. I can't remember now. I say if you've got it together, write a book, help some people. Like, seriously, if I could, I would. I could give people. I can sure as hell give young men in their 20s advice on toxic controlling women, because I've experienced a few of them in my life. It makes me an expert. I'll write a book. Toxicity is toxicity, and drama and shit like that, also known as shenanigans, come out of nowhere. So, what is it? What was it Donald Rumsfeld said? We have known knowns and unknown and known unknown unknowns, or whatever the hell he said. That's what it is. Fucking shenanigans. Oh my god, dude. Self-awareness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, dude. Dude. There are people who are in my life every day that don't know everything about me. I watch everyone in this community. Now you sound a little creepy. You sound creepy now. That sound like what? You watch everybody in this community? What the hell's going on? What do you mean? Okay, so you can agree then that the unknown unknowns are not my fault. My self-awareness is enough to realize that, you know, that like, you know, I don't lose complete parts of my day, but you know, and whatever. I mean, you know, I just wish you would tell us your secret, you know. Like I want to know the secret. Like, you know, self-awareness and you got your shit together, and I mean, I want to know how that happens. I mean, I'm genuinely curious. I just started therapy a year ago. You know how long it's going to take me to fix the damage that I ignored for 13 years or 12 years? You know, it's going to take forever. It's not going to be, I'm not going to wake up tomorrow and be like, yo, bro, you just need to be self-aware and take responsibility and accountability and wipe your butt properly. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. It is much deeper than that. Mental illness is almost spiritual in a way. It is like a spiritual defect, or maybe a spiritual gift that is just, I don't know, horrifying. To the right person, it would be considered a gift. To the wrong person, it would be considered a nightmare. But a lot of mental illness is caused by trauma that's not addressed. Hey, I'm gonna be 48, and I have outlived so many people. Be accountable to yourself. What do you mean, be accountable to myself? I don't understand that. What do you mean? Like, if I feel like I have been verbally abrasive in a way because I was in a mood, I apologize. I'm very accountable, and believe me, I feel bad and I feel guilty, but it's not an all the time occurrence. It's just, you know, like you get a lot on your mind, and then you just kind of get a little snippy or something, or just become like a cloud of talking. You know, you just get in a bad mood. I let myself have my bad mood. I'm not gonna. People have always told me. I mean, like, I don't know which it is. Don't worry about the things I can't control, or let myself feel it and move on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes me a night to feel it and move on. The only person that suffers is me mentally. That's it. Do anything for my family's happiness. You know, because like if I didn't have a family and I lived alone, I was a bachelor, I wouldn't be in therapy. I wouldn't be taking ADHD medicine and mood regulators and anti-anxiety meds. I wouldn't be taking, you know, I wouldn't be doing that. Oh, well, no, it destroyed me years ago. I'm fixing it now. That's what I'm saying. Is it destroyed me? Dude, I look like a totally different person at one point. I didn't even look like myself. I mean, so I would say now, if you've been watching, you've seen the comments in the chat and stuff, and you've heard how I speak about certain situations, then you know that there's been some growth and just like with sobriety comes mental illness and growth. Without growth, you stay an addict forever. You gotta grow. You gotta know how to grow, man. You got that dang old fertilizer, man. Talk about dang old fucking all plants, man. But do you feel that this is what I'm wanting to know? Is do you feel that like I'm not being accountable of myself? I mean, all I do is talk about wool cows and cover the occasional predator that's out there preying on people's children so that more people will know about them. But I mean, I feel pretty self-aware and accountable. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, DC? Do you think I'm self-aware? Like, you know, I know when I'm mad. I know when I'm sad. Shit, I had a song make me cry today. A song I didn't think would make me cry. I'm not even gonna tell you what song it is. I'll tell you I cried though, because I don't care. Because I'm a man. I'm a man's man. I will cry up in your truck. I'm a man's man. Man's man. Feel me? Oh, that was somebody feeling me. Uh-oh, did somebody else go live? We got more people leaving. Oh no, it's the mass exodus. It's the mass exodus that I get every night. Oh well. It ain't easy being. It's funny when you're the topic of every conversation. Oh, yummy. At the store, we get a lot of 20-somethings and alternative 20-somethings, alternative and grunge and all that shit's still alive. I always tell them, don't try to become famous on the internet. Don't do it. Don't record yourself. Don't do anything. Focus. Just leave that shit alone and work on your future. Heinous shit. I've done some heinous shit. I'm not even gonna ask what the fuck you're talking about, but like, there's some shit I apologize for, and there's one thing I could think of, and there is a difference between doing heinous shit and saying heinous shit. Okay, I could admit to being abrasive with my words, but I've never committed an act against anybody that was heinous, violent, anything. So I'm going to fucking refute that one. You know, I'm just going to put you in timeout for like 10 minutes so I can talk to other people. Jesus Christ. What a fucking wow. There's been a moment at the bar where everybody turned around and went, shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Bipolar 2, completely in charge, over here judging me. What the fuck, dude? It's no wonder we have a mental health issue in this country. If people like that's how they treat others. It's like another addict looking down their nose at an addict, like, a recovering addict looking down their nose at an addict. It's hypocrisy. I don't think there's anybody that has multiple diagnoses that gets them all under control 100%. That you cure yourself? No. They're lying. They are lying if they tell you that. They are. They may just have their little episodes alone. Usually involves a lot of crying and just crying, really. and frustration. Man, I used to shame addicts, but I just, you know, I don't know. I see the homelessness and shit every day. And I fucking, the other night, somebody was sitting out in the corner by my store. They came in to get warm, and I don't care, whatever. You know, they're just looking at the merchandise, getting warm. They're fucking homeless. And then when I close up, they go back to this corner where the wind doesn't blow. And it's just like, it's the saddest shit to see, but there's like, it pisses me off because people waste counties and states time and money on stupid horse shit, and we got people out here suffering. You know, it's like 15 degrees out here and people are homeless. Oh, addicts, shaming addicts. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, it's kind of like the people who quit smoking, or it's anybody that quits something and sees other people doing it, you know? I mean, like, I think it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, good for you. Pat yourself on the back a little bit there. Any harder, you could have like given yourself the Heimlich. In the corner where the wind doesn't blow sits a young girl with nowhere to go, drinking her coffee that somebody else got her to go. Where will she go tomorrow? She don't know. She's at actually there's a homeless shelter, but they have like, you know, you have to be out during the day and you can come back at night and sleep. You know, it's just, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad to see it. It believe it or not, I have a heart, you know. It's there. I feel for people. I wish I could help the whole world be at peace. I think if we were all at peace, then everything would be fine. But we're so goddamn destructive, hateful, spiteful, vengeful, diabolical, malevolent. It's, I don't know any other words to describe it. Human beings, man. Yeah, it's a poem. It's a poem now. That's what I should do. I should just write a poetry book. Fuck the hell. Fuck this shit. No, I'm not. I like talking. I like talking. And I'm not gonna lie though, Grandmaster Swiftness, that you were really talking down to me. I didn't appreciate that. I wouldn't come into your chat and do that unless it's not you. I don't know who the fuck would like pick your name and be like, you're gonna go fuck with me, you know. So. Well, I haven't talked to him in forever, so I don't even know how, you know, it could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, whatever. Robot chicken. Well, I mean, I've seen people come back around after a while and have a completely askew attitude about me. And not like I expect to be treated any way but the way people treat me. You know, I can't be demanding and be like, you need to treat me better, because some people just suck. Makes them feel good to make you feel bad. But like when people have ailments, the last thing you do, I mean, it was like coming in and rubbing it like, my cancer's in remission. Ah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm in stage 3. Thank you very much. Thank you. Round of applause for the very funny comedian, everybody. Round of applause. You know, I'm actually going to get to do tonight. I'm actually going to play, or at least attempt to play Call of Duty. I haven't played video games. I try and I just can't. But tonight I'm pulling up my special throne to the TV because I'm blind. I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm going to stare at this giant ass TV from 3 inches away, and I'm going to murk fools. They were a troll. Well, if they come back, just block them. One day, everybody is going to see what everybody was trying to hold back. And it's my fault if I let society or anything hold me back from my success. So, when I finally get to be Super Saiyan, watch out. Watch out, man. Yeah, thank you so much for the generosity, No Name. We appreciate it. We really, really do. And apologies for my streams not being like formatted or anything. I'm just kind of talking. You know, I try to review something and then like I realize where I'm at and I'm like, okay, I can't review this, so we'll just chat. And I'm trying to bring that back anyway. Just, you know, instead of the chat. I mean, the chat always chats with each other, but like the chat should also chat with the host, and the host should also chat with the chat. Good night, Gata. I hope I'm saying that right. Gata? Is it Gata or Gata? And I gotta debate no. Good night. We appreciate it because there's certain levels of vitriol I can handle, and then there are certain levels that concern me and make me feel unsafe. So you know, it's the internet, but yeah. Yeah, I've been writing music, making music videos. I know people aren't a big fan of anal butter, but it's just a song title. I called it that because the lyrics are literally I think it's like 6 words. No, we're just figuring out if you're a troll, Swift. But yes, you very well. You like you're telling me what I need to do without even knowing if I'm already doing it or not. You know, and great for you if you got your shit together, good for you. But let me heal on my own, because I don't think that any of the advice you have to give me is going to be healing, since we're being real with one another. You're suggesting Well, you were. It was more of an. It was more of implying. You were implying that I needed to do X and Y and Z. Phrasing, my friend. Phrasing. I timed you out because I wanted to talk about something else. To be real. It's like, is this for being real? Real talk on the interwebs. Now I mean with Negz. Did you just say the show's name was now I mean now I mean no I mean no I mean what's this difference between suggesting and implying? Suggesting somebody does something is one action, implying that somebody isn't doing something is another. Complete opposite. No, I mean records, man. No, I mean records, man. Come on down, man. We'll pressure wash your driveway too. That's right. No cap, son. No cap. I'm gonna just start making words up at the store. And when people come in, I'm just gonna start making up words like, you know, like, what's up, Raspataz? Did you just say Raspataz? Yep. What's up, Raspataz? Yeah. What's going on? Raspataz, that's my dude over there. Where's Ring Rong Ding Dong? The other dude you hang out with, Raspataz. Go get Ring Rong Ding Dong and come over here. We're going to play a game of darts. Man, that's flibbity flabbity. That is, dude. That's flibbity flooped. Flap, flap, flibbity flip. Flabbity, floobity flip. Floop. Flabbity flip. Well, he thinks that's really cool. Yeah. I mean, I can make up words, you know, flamp. But you have to say it like that. Well, I appreciate your suggestion, but if you've been watching, you know that I've been going to therapy. And that's what I've been doing. That's my only point. Now back to making up words that confuse the elderly. You know, well, that sounds like a pimple popping good time. What? Yeah, pimple popping good time. What's up, Paps? Paps with the pimple good time. Good God, it's great Granny Gertrude's gritty gravy. I have 2 dartboards. Enjoy yourself. It's been a long hole. I'm sorry. I just tried to envision a long hole and then the Grand Canyon popped up. Haha. It's not where you thought that was going, huh? It was like last night's over a cliff and to the left. I can't remember. Like jumping off a cliff, back and to the left, back and to the left. Dude, we all know at this time what happened. I mean, they told us. So, I mean, like, our government is a little scary. I want reparations. I want the reparations for all the potatoes they stole back in 1800s. Stealing our potatoes, our Irish potato. Anyway, what's amazing? There's still 40 people here. And to any pocket watchers or anybody that's a hater, I mean, like, you know, I just want to give you a big kiss right behind your left ear. I've had 200 people in chat covered a topic for 2.5 hours and not got a solid penny. And the more intimate streams that we have is actually where the support comes in. It's kind of you would think it would be the other way around, right? More viewers, more support. No, it's always been the opposite. So, fuck them. That's stupid. Like, why do they have a claim to your money? Are they over there like, did they all give it the gold to the children? Like, calm down. You know, it's 2000. It's almost 2025. Okay, World War II was almost 100 years ago. 30 days of Lexapro. I'll never take that stuff again. Never take Lexapro and drink on it. Or especially Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels, don't do it. I'm not going to tell you why, but just don't do it. It was a long time ago. Like 15 years ago. Whew. Antipsychotics and whiskey do not go together. Why the fuck be putting me on antipsychotic? I'm not psychotic. Oh, well, they can treat anything. Can they treat anal fissures? Oh, yeah, they treat anal fissures too. Well, why don't you take a whole bottle of them because you're a giant one? Ha! Got him! I'm not going to lie, back, you know, when I did the internet streaming drama full time, I mean, information just got around. But, like, there are people who, like, there's somebody here right now archiving this stream and is going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. I mean, it's just weird. It's very weird. And they're gonna the whole thing is like, really, like, I hate to say it, it's like the mafia. You know, you just go and shake people down and make people afraid, intimidate them, use their money against them, use their information against them. It's racketeering, maybe. You know, what's the difference between the mafia doing it and people online doing it? RICO Act exists for a reason, I guess. Let's be real. Yeah, like Jill's little community, right? They all get together and they in their Discord and they plan to, you know, just to constantly talk about the same person, and then, you know, it gets worse and worse and worse. That's a criminal conspiracy. My favorite part was when the pic came up. But what's the difference? A criminal conspiracy is a criminal conspiracy, right? Listen, you know what? No name. I say to everybody, live your life, but harm no one. You could do what you want, but once your desire for whatever it may be starts encroaching on the freedom of someone else, you're no longer, I don't know. Once it encroaches on somebody else's freedom, it's not freedom anymore. It's well, I don't know. You can call it a lot of things. Fascism. I mean, that's really what it is. Because, I mean, the person's obviously not a dictator. Jill's not a dictator. I never thought I'd see the day on here where people wanted to silence one another and not trade ideas and remain contained within an ignorant hug box. I mean, I've been there. I could speak from experience, like, you know, former cult members and stuff. When they get out, they talk about their experience. I've had these experiences. I can sit here and tell you all about them. I've had discords with 30, 40 people in them. I've had what I thought 15, 20 internet friends. And look where that got me. What's up, Anne-Marie? Yeah. Dictator Hammerhead sounds like a wrestling name. Weighing in at 415 pounds, soaking wet. You've been in all of my discords. Yeah, I've had yeah. So I don't know. I don't like, outside of, you know, raising a little bit of funds here and there for this legal shit. I got other shit I do for a living now. And I know one thing is that I have found out over the last couple of years that I'm stronger than I ever gave myself credit for, but that doesn't take away from any factors involving who's, like, the way that people, like Jill, the way she spoke about DC, like, if you heard, imagine if you didn't do this type of stuff and you didn't know it existed, you heard this person talking about you like this on the internet for anybody to hear. It'd be terrifying. It's not profitable. It's all for dopamine. An addiction is an addiction. Food addiction, internet addiction. People are addicted to prawn, not the shrimp, but you know what I mean. Switch the R and the O, and what do you got? Addiction is addiction. Addiction is a bit like an OCD, really. Yeah, reality. Yeah, prawn addictions. What is this? District 9. So many of these creators have fallen into this online YouTube world. Yeah, I mean, and again, I speak like a former cult member. I've been there. Negative Nation had numbers at one time, and there was a whole ass campaign to get me removed from YouTube. There was no reason to have me removed. It was because people thought I was going to mess with their lolcow money. Okay. The world, listen, I think the sooner that all of us like accept that the world is full of cruel and unusual people, the easier we will get through, because there's been a lot of changes in life over my 47 years. You know, when I was in school, we didn't hear about, you know, when people would go into a school and commit a tragedy, right? You wouldn't hear about that stuff. It didn't happen. Or if it did, you didn't hear about it because news didn't travel, like, you know, unless you got caught the 6 o'clock news. And that was the top story. And I see things now, and I'm surprised at the effect that it's having on Gen X, especially. And I keep going back to that form of dementia that is being found in teenagers. Teenagers, guys. These are like practically brand new ass human beings. And they're developing a type of dementia from social media. So what is it doing to adults who may have whatever you call it, that a gene, or the, like, you know, for Alzheimer's or dementia? It's like accelerating the decay of people's brains. Are we going to end up with a whole generation of people with dementia? I don't. Yeah, I don't find joy in cruelty. I don't. I don't. You know what I like is when at the end of the day I run the receipts and we had a really good day. When I run the receipts at the end of the week and we had a really good week. When I run the receipts at the end of the month and all the bills are paid and we broke even. You know, I want to come home and pet my dogs. I want to hug my girlfriend. I want to hug my kid. I want to sit down on the couch and chill. I want to have a nice cold Coke. And then I wake up the next day and do it all over again. I want to thank some people for being so hard on me because you motivated me to be better. So that way nothing could be said at that point. Bum, get a job. All right, I'll get a job. And at the time, I had created 3 jobs. So, but we took a corner store, a corner portion in a shopping mall, in an outdoor shopping mall type thing, with a strip mall, and turned it into one of the coolest spots in town. You can come in and buy cool shit. You can sit down. You can have intellectual conversation. You can bullshit about anything. You can curse. We're very, it's not a place for kids. Sometimes people bring, they have to carry their kid in. They don't know what the hell they're saying. But, it's like, it's cool because Gen X and in the younger generations, they don't have any, like, what is their culture? Like, come here, let me show you my culture and how I've taken your culture and intertwined it with my culture and how we could all be, individuals and yeah. I'm not going to share it. I have a plan. And it's not a bad one. I don't make bad decisions. And I can't wait. I feel like, I always go back to that question from DC. Do you want to be doing this when you're 50? No. What I want to do is go out and find success and share it with the people who took quiver of arrow after arrow for me. Never ran in the face of adversity. Took the dog piling. Remained, and I hate to use the word loyal, but was a loyal friend. And I want to take all these people on the best ride they've had in their life. I want to enjoy life. I'm going to go travel and drink things and then find out they make me sick and throw up over the side of a boat and fly and eat lobster at 30,000 feet, Anyway, I was told to never stop dreaming. I don't know who told me that. Maybe my grandma. I don't know. Never stop dreaming. I haven't. at all. I'll be a dreamer into my 80s, my 90s. However, I have a feeling I'm probably going to live a long ass time. You don't get the people like I do and not live to be at least 90. Oh, man. A patina AC/DC flag. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, the store is kind of like something I've always wanted to do. You gotta keep in mind, like 6 months ago, what is it? I was about ready to pull the plug on it. I was just going to sell my inventory, pay out my lease, and then just, and just go get fat and watch Happy Gilmore over and over again. I don't know. I don't know what I was going to do, but I know I was over a lot of shit. But then I decided, it's either all or nothing at this point. So I rolled the dice and it paid off. I mean, like, and I don't talk about it. It's not a flex. Trust me. Working for free is not a flex. It's not a flex. Owning a business, it's not a flex because it's hard. It's a lot of work. There isn't any money. You got more money going out than you got coming in for months. And then when you finally start getting money coming in, you got to make up for that money that went out, right? So if you can get your business to break even within a year, you're doing fucking great. If you can get your business to break even within 6 months, actually, the day the signs went up, I think. That may have been July. Anyway, 7 months, whatever. No, 5 months. Swiftness, the last thing I want to do is take anything from anyone that hasn't done anything to me, Y'all can have all the wool suits you want. I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it. Hashtag leave me the fuck alone. You can document me saying that as far back as last year. Yeah, it takes a couple years for a business to break even, and I'm in a fortunate situation where I'm able to accomplish this feat, right? I mean, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not as easy as it looks. I mean, like, I have the benefit of there's nothing here like this because it's very country town, and there's a large musician, hippie, alternative lifestyle community that doesn't have anywhere to shop, So they come to my store and they can get the cool shit that they can't get anywhere else. You can't go to Walmart and get the shit. So I'm more than happy to oblige, like it's always what I wanted anyway. And it's based off of all the things that we grew up doing, going to Wild Berries and going to Spencer's. Only I don't carry a lot of raunchy shit. I mean, there's a few things here and there, but yeah. I don't want Airsoft Fatty's land. I don't want it. Because if let's say I just bought it, right? By the time I got to it, it would be so overgrown and fucked. It would cost me so much to have it bush hogged and have whatever house tore down. Yeah, land. If you've got land, you should hang on to it. Actually, yeah. Where else could you get a gas mask modeled after father death that has backwoods stamped across his forehead? That's great. Oh my god. Hey man, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. You know? But I have goals. I have goals of expansion. I mean, Ray Kroc, and he's not the founder of McDonald's. He basically just, took it from two dudes. He was in his 50s, right? Don't stop dreaming, dude. Dude, they're like look at Duck Dynasty. Those like one of those guys was like 115 years old. Never too late. If that's the case, I work 80 hours a week. Oh my God. Do you really? I've worked an 80-hour week and no, never again. I was quality assurance technician and apparently nobody wanted to come to work. Michael, Robin, Dapper Devil, Kiss My Sass, and Real Life and Company. Thank you very much, No Name. Let's get some love in the chat for No Name, please. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And everybody's getting a membership. You only work Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 8. What? Yeah, I would say at my age I've earned a light work schedule, but the work doesn't stop just because the open sign turns off when you got a business. The work continues. Schematics, trying to figure out, do I need this cabinet? I need more shelves is what I need. I need more shelves and less glass. Yeah. So if anybody wants to buy a glass display case, I've got one for sale. I need shelves. Anybody here a business owner by chance? Rumble and TikTok. All right, give me that shit. All right, on Michael. Thank you very much. Most people don't say anything at all. I appreciate that. Yep, No Name's been big powder. Appreciate you. I am probably going to have to wrap this up because I am out of things to say. And I'm going to go ahead and that was getting on my nerves. I don't know. I know yeah, I know trolling when I see it. So guys, much love from me to you. What do you mean? Of course. Thank you so much, No Name. That's what you mean by of course. We do appreciate it. It goes to a good place. We are the new modern nuclear family. The nuclear family is not dead. And we keep that dream alive. Guys, much love from me to you. Take care of yourself. Be kind to others. And we just may get through this alive. Good night.